Dream Juice Chronicles.
Episode 1, baby. Super Cup still has some left in the
Doomsday,
tank.
big announcement.
Hockey was the most
That quarterback leads the team,
sport.
right? So why not any other quarterback?
Ranch sucks.
Logs on pizza!
Just got out of an opening night IMAX premiere of Thunderbolt.
I'm saying exactly Captain America.
Is that a fast food burger?
I'm not saying you would put society. I'm saying
Honestly.
no. I thought about
Welcome back to the Dream Juice Podcast, episode 13.
Marvel Endgame, you get your point.
If I haven't rewatched it once, why would I rewatch it?
You should know. So quit complaining and get back to like Dream Juice
grind, bro.
June
Start doing
things.
stuff.
Birthday spectacular.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Dream Juice Podcast. I'm Josh alongside my co-host, Cade, and we are back for episode 28.
Back
Double
again,
episode
man.
this
Double
week.
episode,
Hitting you guys
man.
with 2 episodes of
Living
Dream
the
Juice in
spot.
1 week. We're also nearing 30 episodes.
Dude, it's so
I mean, I feel
crazy.
like we keep
How is it
going
30,
20,
bro?
25, 30, but I'm like, dude, it's getting kind of
30 is
crazy.
insane. For starting in March, 30 is nuts.
Yeah, man, I really
Like, it
love
should be 100 right now.
I mean, I love the consistency we've been going, and
Yeah.
I love the consistency that the viewers and the fans have been showing so far
What,
on all platforms.
1 week total missed?
Yeah.
We missed only 1 week total?
It's been
That's
crazy.
nuts.
Like I said, double episode this week. If you haven't already, go check out the episode we put out just a couple days ago. We had some special guests on. It was a pretty good time. I enjoyed that.
That was fun.
And that episode, we kind of got back to Marvel movie-based episode. We did a lot of that kind of stuff, which we haven't been doing as much the last couple of weeks. But because we didn't do that, we didn't do our Juiced Up for the week, and we weren't going to miss a week of that. And so this episode's going to be, primarily our Juiced Up updates on our Pick Ems, our records, and then just the recap of the football weekend that we just went through and everything. And so another great week of football action, that's for sure. We do have, a couple bits of news. Surprisingly, there was still stuff that came out in between just a couple days ago when we dropped episode and here. I know this one pertains to me a little bit more, and even more of Mason, but not necessarily you. I know as of the day this episode drops, Season 2 of Gen V drops on Prime Video, which I cannot wait to get into just because Season 1 was so good. But also I'm excited to see how Season 2 of Gen V leads into the final season of The Boys. We got to get you to watch The Boys, man.
I do gotta get to it. I feel like I'm behind on the line,
Dude,
man.
I know,
gotta get to it.
you're 4 seasons behind on The Boys too, man. But I'm telling you,
Dude, I gotta finish. I gotta get done Daredevil and Punisher stuff, dude. It's so behind.
Yeah, you've got a lot to, but it's a lot of good stuff to be watching too. It's not like
I think
homework in a
Daredevil's
way.
gonna be my next, bro. I feel like I feel like a lot of people talk about that season 3. Too much for me to not see it. I'm just like
at the
I'm
top
ready
of the
to
top
just
for
like
me.
I know.
And so that's definitely up there. But I really enjoyed season 1 of Gen V, and I've enjoyed all the seasons of The Boys, and so I'm excited to see how this new season takes what happens here, and then how it leads into the final season of The Boys. So that's definitely exciting. And then the other one, more Doomsday news. Reports that they're finishing filming the entire movie this week.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that they're finishing filming this week, which
The
is
entire
insane.
movie?
And then people are like speculating. Okay, now they have now they'll have 14 months in between finishing filming and when it comes out. And people are like, some people are treating it as a negative, but I really see it in a positive light. It's like, now they have 14 months to really make it look good. They have a ton of time. Whereas it's not going to be rushed.
I guess you would rather
post-production.
want the editing to be more time.
And
for sure,
I mean, people are like, okay, now it gives Marvel enough time to do reshoots and maybe put certain actors in that weren't able to make, because it's going to be so crowded to begin with, so many actors, and so now it gives them enough time to maybe go back and film scenes with certain actors that weren't able to make it for this. And I think the delay was probably perfect because now they have more than enough time to really work on it and make it look good. So 14 months,
wow.
So next December. So I still think it's crazy. It seems like they just started filming, but it was like, beginning of April when they did that. So
I guess it has been a little bit of time, but still, it seems odd that they were finished filming.
It is crazy.
Makes me wonder who wasn't announced on the chairs that was in it.
Yeah,
if there
right.
was anybody in
the
it.
chair announcement is pretty much when they started filming. And
that's what I'm saying. So
right around when we started.
Like a
almost.
Spider-Man in it, we don't know.
Well, it is definitely interesting because, like we said a couple episodes ago about Toby being spotted, Brand New Day and Doomsday are both being filmed in London at the same studio right now, and so they can easily Tom Holland can just run over to the next room and film with the Russos And so
It'll
you
be
never
interesting,
know.
man. I would love to not see anything else and just wait.
Oh, I'm good. I mean, I don't really want to know or see anything else until that trailer drops.
I'm kind of getting a headache just trying to guess what it's going to happen. You know,
I know
everyone's
we've
all
talked
over
about
the
it so
place,
much, but it is. I definitely see it as a huge positive that they have this much time in post production to really make the CGI and everything look clean and figure out all the editing, and so we'll see.
I'll get it done.
So yeah, but like I said, this is a juiced up episode. We just finished week 3 of college football action and week 2 of the NFL, and so I mean we've got a lot to discuss. I just want to go out on a limb and say maybe it's us just being excited that football season's back around because it's the beginning of both seasons. But each week so far, we've had 3 weeks of college, 2 weeks of NFL. I feel like there's been no dud weeks at all. There have been amazing games every single week.
It's felt like
it feels like more than
weeks
usual. There have
time.
been unbelievable games every week, and this week definitely didn't
really
fall
boring,
short of that at all. Like both NFL and college. I mean, do you want to?
Both.
You want to recap NFL or college?
Dude, recapped on NFL. I just kind of wrote down some thoughts, dude. First thing I want to bring up is all the injuries we're seeing right now
it's
with
crazy,
the quarterbacks,
man.
dude. I mean, I think I wrote them down. We got Burrow, Jaden, Purdy, McCarthy, and Fields. I mean,
that's crazy.
That's nuts, dude. That's a lot of
Joe
teams.
Burrow may be done for the year.
Yeah, that's
it's wild, man. I've seen a lot of people making the comparisons to Andrew Luck now with Joe Burrow because they're at the same point in their career, and this is around the same part where Andrew Luck decided to retire and everything, and they showed the stats, and Joe Burrow has been sacked like 30, 40 more times than Andrew Luck was at that point of his career. So
it's like different. I'm surprised this offseason they didn't make a change or anything like that.
It's wild, but I feel so bad for Burrow and the Bengals just in general.
What was Jaden's injury? I didn't even see it.
It was some kind of leg injury. I can't remember.
Is his questionable still?
No, he's out. They're starting Carson Wentz this week. I didn't know Carson
what happened
Wentz
to Purdy? I didn't even see. Oh, I didn't know Carson Wentz was there either.
I can't remember what happened to Purdy.
Who's been? I wonder. I don't know if you know the stat, but do you know who's been on the most NFL teams before? No, I didn't know if you knew.
I don't
Carson Wentz seems like the type of
he's
dude
been because he was on the
everywhere,
Chiefs and then he was on the.
He was on Eagles.
Eagles started with the Eagles, and he went
other random teams too. He was on.
I think he was on the Rams at some point. I don't want to
I feel like
say
he's just been
possibly,
everywhere.
but Carson
I feel like
Wentz.
he's just been everywhere.
But I don't remember necessarily. It had to be. I think it was something leg for Purdy, but he didn't play this last week. They had Mac Jones. And they won. I mean, Mac Jones played pretty well, so that was weird to see Mac Jones there, dude. I know it's crazy.
It's crazy the backups you forget about how they can just.
But they're like all like quality backups too. Like
he was
Carson Wentz and like I know. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy when the backups start getting traded and stuff like that because you don't even notice it.
Yeah, it is wild. But I mean, we had Bengals Vikings on our slate this week, and we didn't even know that. And then both quarterbacks are hurt now, and so. We're going to have two backups going against each other.
Yeah, that's true. Dang, two back. Dang. Yeah. That would have been dude, that sucks, dude. That would have been a game.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's not, it might still be a game, but still.
Yeah,
it's
it is pretty crazy.
On the Burrow topic, like, I know we've seen stuff like Bengals trying to bring in somebody to kind of come in for Burrow. Who would you think?
I've seen a lot of people, and even Mason brought this up, Jameis Winston, and I fully am on board with it.
I think I don't even know what I texted this to, but I said I forgot Cousins is just sitting there too.
Yeah, I saw that too. I honestly think either one of those two, because Jameis is QB3 on the Giants right now, and Cousins is still backing up Penix.
Yeah,
and so I think trying to find a way to get either of those.
Winston makes sense because he's third string, but Cousins, I'm like, dude, I still feel like Cousins got some.
But I mean, Jake Browning played well when he threw a couple picks, but he played well when he went in, and he's played well for the Bengals before when Burrow's been out. So I don't know if they're gonna just rely on him just because he's done good things in the past, or they'll play it out a couple weeks and then decide, hey, we still have pieces.
See them bring somebody in.
Yeah,
so.
it would be, and it's definitely interesting. But Chargers got another dub.
Chargers got
this week.
the dub.
Monday night dub.
Shout out to Quentin Johnson, bro.
Again,
man, I'm
2 weeks in a row.
Proud of him, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, dude, he's been going off. I mean,
it's crazy, man.
It is. It's crazy. He's been going off more than Conky, really, with Conky. So I mean, I'm just glad to see it. You got to know as a fan. That's a relief,
it's crazy.
Dude.
And then Keenan Allen coming back got another touchdown again.
I always feel safe when he throws it to him. Just to recap on that game, dude, we should have. I know everyone was kind of the predictions on it were pretty close. And we, like, although we already kind of, there's a big of a range in the score compared to what the predictions were, I still wanted to blow them out even more. I think our offense still has a little bit more to, like, we got to get stuff done.
I mean, you held them to only field goals, right?
Yeah, defense is straight. Like, I feel like offense, they just got to go down and score a little more. I think Herbert's got to, this is his year, he's got to, like, prove that he needs to be in that conversation. So, this has to be the year for him. So they look good.
And then my Seahawks getting the dub against the Steelers.
They got the dub. What was that? I didn't watch that game. How was that,
dude? It was actually a fairly good game, low scoring for a little bit, and then fourth quarter, the Seahawks went up by 3. And did you see the touchdown the Seahawks got?
I didn't see it.
We kick a field goal and go up by 3, and so we're kicking off the ball, and the Steelers kick returner just lets it hit the ground and roll into the end zone. And I think he may have touched it and just let it go. And the Seahawks ran all the way in the end zone, just recovered the end zone and scored a touchdown. We went up 10.
I'm surprised I didn't even see that on social media.
It's wild, dude.
So,
Insane.
you were watching that live?
Yeah, I was watching it like on my phone.
Yeah, dude, that's
crazy.
Nuts.
And then we scored
That's
again.
a game changer for sure.
We scored in and we won 31-17.
How was Rodgers in that game?
He was decent. Not throwing 4 touchdowns like he was. But I mean, hey, it's a road dub by 2 scores against a good team, and so I'll take it, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you expect them going into that?
I don't know. I felt like it was going to be close because we should have beaten the Niners, but the Niners are going to be
scared
tough
to go
regardless.
0-2, I guess.
I don't want to go 0-2. But it was a fun game to watch. But going back to Monday night, I guess, the game before the Chargers, the Bucks Texans.
What a game,
dude!
Man.
Great Monday night
Stressful
game, dude.
game for no
Shout
reason.
Shout out our boy
dude.
Baker
Mayfield, man. Baker's
the dog, dude.
He's a dog.
Unbelievable. Like I never doubted that man. I don't understand how people doubt him ever.
I don't know if you watched. He just seemed like emotionally off, I guess you would say. He just seemed like really down in a way.
He just seemed like
that's why I love
like
that.
Serious and calm. Like he just
seemed serious. Yeah, he just seemed like not as out and about, I guess, but
not as much.
Yeah, as soon as that little fake injury happened, dude, I was like,
he took off scrambling. And I was like, dude, I immediately thought, I was like, dude, he twisted his ankle, tore his Achilles.
Yeah, it honestly looked like
because he like rolled weird, and then he grabbed his leg and stayed down for a little bit, and then C.J. Gardner-Johnson just immediately,
I don't know what he said.
He gets right back up.
Yeah.
And
that was funny. That was funny. I knew I was going to see it on social media too, man. He just got up. He was like, oh, wait, never mind.
Dude, that's hilarious. Cool. But, I mean, Baker's a dog. 4th and 10, running for it, leading 2 game-winning drives in the last 2 games in the final minute of both games.
I root for Baker, man.
I mean, it's crazy. I'll always root for Baker, and I mean, it's since he joined the Bucks, leading the league in touchdowns, passing yards,
picture
everything.
Of him as practicing D-line at the Panthers. It's crazy. This picture
it's wild, man. Shout out.
Another play in that game was, dude. Did you see Mike Evans almost like reel in that one-handed snap?
Yes.
Did you see that?
It was like late in the game. It was in between 2 people.
Yes, he had it gripped like right there.
Just missed it at the end.
If he pulled
it would have been crazy.
That would have been a catch, man. That would have been insane. But I just thought that had me freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, it was good. Shout out Baker, man. The Bucks are fun to watch always. I'll follow them because Baker's my guy. But that was definitely fun. I gotta go back to Sunday and some team. I don't know if they'll be any good, but it made me. It's not going to change my pick probably for this week, but made me think a little bit twice about the Giants.
Oh,
they lost,
that's a sus one.
Dude,
what is up?
Insane. I'm more sussed about how bad the Cowboys might be than how good the Giants may be. Because I don't think it's the Giants being amazing.
Russell,
I think it's
where
Cowboys
was
being bad. Vintage Russell Wilson,
dude.
Man. I'll go out and say it. If it weren't for overtime, he would have been my bringing the juice player this week. Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
He sold in overtime a little bit, but vintage Russell Wilson. He almost had 500 yards, 3 or 4 touchdowns. Just deep shot after deep shot. Like, the moon ball was just there, and it was... Dude, shout out the Giants, man. That was an unbelievable game.
That makes me excited. And honestly, we were dogging on the next, what is it, Sunday night?
Yeah, it's Chiefs-Giants.
Yeah, give me that game now, honestly.
Dude, I'm like excited to see if he can follow it up a little bit because they're home and everything.
Yes,
and I'm like,
home with the Chiefs. Chiefs on the verge of going 0-3. You got Giants who just came off of the freaking amazing.
They lost, but
they lost,
but
dude, I'll take it. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I mean that game, 41 points combined in the 4th quarter of that game, and then you have the like Russell throwing a 50, 60-yarder to...
I feel like that game's usually boring to me, too.
I know.
I mean, I know
some great rivalry.
The only thing that rivalry reminds me of is when Odell had his amazing catch.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, it's
just
been...
in recent years, the Giants haven't been good, so it hasn't been a good game. But it's like, it's crazy. The Aubrey had a 64-yarder to send it to overtime, which is insane to me.
That was nuts,
unbelievable game. And I know there were a couple more... this past week, but I mean, it just overall in the NFL, like, just what another week, 2 weeks it's been in the NFL so far.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. It seems like the good teams are good, but there are a couple other teams.
It's
that
hard.
Are like,
I
that have
love
arrived,
the
I
beginning
guess.
of the weeks because college and NFL, it's like it's hard to tell who's bad or who's just good. So it's like that's kind of another thing with the Giants and stuff. So that's the interesting part about it. Yeah, dude.
But it's exciting, man.
It is exciting.
But time to, I guess, flip over to college on how college recap went. I know a lot of things ended up not going our way a little bit with our picks. Another kind of 500 week for both of us.
Yeah, I was there and then I was not there.
Unbelievable week of college football. I mean, you have, I guess, what was I going to say? Texas A&M, fourth and goal, winning at the last second at Notre Dame. Unbelievable game. You had Georgia, Tennessee. That game was, I thought Tennessee was running away with it at the beginning, dude. Tennessee came out firing, dude. Aguilar was just, he was dotting them up.
What we say about Georgia?
We couldn't pick against them. I'm glad I got that right, dude.
Georgia. I got to do it.
I mean, Tennessee had a chance.
It's crazy to win a game at that
with the field goal,
just
dude.
Seeing
the checkerboard and everything,
yes.
dude. Unbelievable game. My Sooners got the dub again. Heading in, got Auburn coming to town. That'll be a fun matchup for sure.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But like, dude, it's just wild to see some of the stuff that's happening. I mean, I thought Clemson would turn around and pull it out.
I know.
Georgia Tech.
Oh, Clemson.
Yeah,
Clemson, dude.
Georgia Tech.
Come on, Clemson, dude. You guys.
I don't know what to think of them anymore.
I don't
man.
know what's
like,
wrong with you guys.
Bad.
Yeah, it just looks
it's really bad.
It's like
I think
we were so high. All of us were.
And I think at the end of the season we'll look back and they'll have had a better season than what they are right now.
Yeah.
They'll turn around and they'll have had a good season, but right now it's just not looking.
That
good.
game was like, dude, Georgia Tech has been upset kings. I wanted to pick them, but I thought this was going to be the switch, but it still seems. It's not really upset because I guess Clemson was looking bad, but still, it's like Clemson, man.
Yeah, it's wild.
You got to get it done.
It's
man.
wild.
And I thought that would have been a game where it's like, okay, we literally have to step it up. But now it looks like, there's no chance in the playoffs for them.
No. Yeah,
no
I mean, I don't know. They have 2 losses now.
It
just depends on how the conference schedule plays out because in years past, Clemson was like, a shoo-in for the ACC championship and had an almost guaranteed spot in the playoff. But now you have a weaker ACC in years past, and now you have Florida State, who's a lot better. Yeah. Now you have Miami, who's a lot better, and now you have a Georgia Tech team that's could be in the ACC championship also. And so the ACC is a lot more interesting than it has been in years past, where Clemson has almost been automatic every single year.
Yeah,
and so it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see how Clemson projects the rest of the year, but then you have the Florida State, Miami, Georgia Tech, and see how they fare and who ends up being the ACC champion.
I wonder if it would have turned around a little bit. I mean, having LSU as week 1, you had the home game.
Yeah.
No excuses, but still, like, having to play them and losing. I wonder if they won, it would have made a little bit of a difference.
LSU didn't look too good this week.
Yeah, playing Florida.
They won by 10 points.
Yeah.
So, like,
10 points, 20-10,
they forced 5 interceptions and only won by 10 points. Like that.
There was 5 total in that game.
Lagway had 5 interceptions.
Lagway looks terrible, dude.
I didn't even see you want to talk about poor quarterback performance, like play, like Lagway, like bad Arch Manning again.
Arch Manning. I was just
against UTEP, bro.
Dude.
UTEP. Did you see his stat line like at halftime or
0-7 or something?
He was like, I don't remember what his stats were at halftime, but it was like 5 for 18 for 67 yards and a pick or something like that. And this is like, I don't know what the deal is going on in Austin. Like, you can use his legs, and that's about the only thing they have going for them. They have an elite defense, and that's been who's carrying Texas this whole time. And I don't know, like, I think we keep going week by week. Okay, they're going to figure it out at some point. I still believe they do, but now we're 3 weeks in, and they still haven't seemed to improved at all.
It's getting interesting.
It is.
It is.
I'm very interested to see how it pans out.
Texas is throwing me off, dude. It's like, what are we doing? It's starting to become not like, I know we said you have his name. He's still like good in a way. We're just overhyping because his name, but at the same time, like, take out the name and it's still like, bro, holy cow, you gotta step it up a little bit, man. You gotta
because
perform,
it's like, me being diehard OU from the state alum, worked there and everything. You love to bash on Texas just like Texas likes to bash on Oklahoma. But like, even bringing up receipts of what Texas fans were saying last year, it's like when they lost in the playoffs to Ohio State, they're like, oh, if we put Arch in, we would have won that game. We would have won it. But now all of a sudden they're flipping it back around, and it's like, oh, if we still had Quinn Ewers, we would have won. We would have beaten Ohio State this year. And it's like,
Switching up.
hey, it's on you guys, man. You were doing Arch, but I mean, I feel bad almost to see like how it's going down right now. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope he figures it out in some way.
It's honestly at a point where I'm like, dude, you guys got to step it up a little bit to make Red River interesting. Because now I'm just like totally switching on.
Dude,
I
mean, Texas defense is going to have to do a lot.
Yeah.
Because OU's defense is
dude, there's no
just about as good as Texas
have a
defense.
Headache,
Yeah,
dude.
it's gonna be bad.
I thought like he would come in and put up the 70 on these teams, man. But
It's UTEP.
UTEP, bro, you got to put up like 80 on them.
It's
Come
UTEP,
on,
man.
As whatever expect. I mean, I know. Let's not get in the name, but still, you gotta go on that.
It's wild. It's wild. But like, okay, and then switching gears to the team that beat Texas, Ohio State, number 1 in the country. They struggled with Ohio.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up
It was
too.
like 13-9 at the end of the
I
quarter.
know they finished
They
good
pulled away,
on it, but still,
like,
dude,
through
that's
3
a little-
quarters, it's crazy
Everything
because
is-
like even like we just said for NFL, it's only a couple weeks in, and it's fun because you don't really know who's gonna end up beating who's going to end up being good.
Everything's so interesting.
But it feels
College.
a lot more wide open than ever.
What we expect.
Right
It
now.
doesn't seem like there's
Nobody
a team-
seems like dominant over the rest.
Yeah.
Because like you'd make the case that Oregon has been the most dominant for everyone, but even they struggled a little bit against Northwestern. They still won handily, but I mean it's like nobody has really been that team.
No one's been that team, dude.
And so it feels
There's
like
been
it's
struggles
anybody's
all
game.
around,
Yeah,
dude, all
and so
around.
it's
Come on.
it's pretty crazy.
And
man.
even though we're dogging on Texas, they still like was holding on to Ohio State. So it's like, I mean, we like that's another thing. Red River's gonna be interesting. It's like the two defensive battles. It's like we know OU's like that defense, but also Texas. It seems like they can hold on to.
And so it's just going to be which offense can get past the defense is really what's going to be the tell of Red River. But another thing we were completely wrong about in the SEC. How about old Vandy taking it to South Carolina? And like I get it. It was 14-7 at the end of the half, and then they knocked out Sellers. And so at that point, it was still easily
I
a
think
game.
Vandy's actually good now.
But
I feel like
Vandy
last year they were
plays
just
Georgia
like-
in a couple weeks.
Oh my god,
Dude, it's
Oh,
here we go, dude.
I'm not even looking ahead of the schedule like you, and you saying that, I'm like, bro.
I just saw it.
That's
I
in a
peeped
couple
it.
weeks,
I
like 2
peeped it.
weeks or something.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks. I peeped it.
Bro, Vandy's actually, Vandy's looking like a team that is now just good, not just like they're a problem for SEC teams. They're looking like they're actually good, and
they're in
interesting.
the upper half of the
it, dude.
SEC,
I love
man.
it.
I mean,
I love it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. For sure.
And I want those teams, those common teams like Georgia and Ohio State. I want them to get knocked off a little bit. I want someone to prove that they're not going to be the ones to take care of business. But so I'm hoping not.
We'll see, man.
It's crazy.
Something that we did mention a couple weeks ago that we were kind of tuning in and looking out for throughout the whole season is basically what fan bases were like engaged with us and see who could who was rooting for their squad, who was showing up for their squad. And so I did want to shout out to. Unfortunately, you guys lost, but the Razorbacks. Shout out to Arkansas. Arkansas fan came through, man, and was really supportive of the Hogs, man.
We're gonna stay tuned on that.
Yes,
on y'all,
and
man.
so I mean, unfortunately, they should have won that game. They almost beat Ole Miss. I mean, Taylor Green is a dog, and I mean, they really should have won that game. It's exactly how we said it. Though.
Exactly,
they
how we
can't
said
close,
it,
and the fans agreed with us.
And they agreed.
And so
the engagement. I love Miami's engagement because they proved us wrong. They told us what was going to happen. But Razor, it was so funny because they literally were just telling us.
Everyone was like, we want to hate on you guys for like saying that, but like we agree, it's true.
I'm a Razorbacks fan here, and they can't close. So.
Yeah, and so unfortunately it sucks because it was a really good game, and they should have won that. But shout out to Arkansas fans, man.
Yeah.
Razorback community, love it. You have a uniform of the week? It's time to do uniforms of the week, man.
I do want to go through a quick NFL thing with you.
Okay.
I had one little quick thing. I thought it would be like kind of interesting. Week 3.
Go for it.
AFC and NFC championship prediction. I want you to give me a hard what you want prediction.
Oh, boy.
And then a more reality of what is likely to go. So I'll go ahead and give you my first, what I want to see prediction. Obviously on the AFC, I'm going to want the Chargers. And I want the Ravens and Chargers because I feel like the Ravens have just, and obviously they should, as they should everyone else, dog on everyone. I want to beat the Ravens. That's one team I want to beat. As a fan, obviously it's fan-based want prediction, obviously. I don't know if you'll be similar. But on the NFC side, I'd love to see, I just like the Falcons and the Bucks. I like both of them. I like Penix. They look good. And obviously Baker. We all love Baker. Who doesn't love Baker? If you don't love Baker, man. Yeah, that's kind of my want. So I wanted to ask you, do you have a want AFC, NFC prediction so far?
It's crazy. Like, the Falcons actually have been a little bit fun to watch.
They have. They're good.
Shout out Oklahoma Sooner, Billy Bowman, first career pick for the Falcons on Sunday Night Football. That was crazy. And, like, the Falcons have been fun. Like, realistically, though, like, I don't know if they're making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just a want.
Like, I think
to see up there?
For want, obviously, I'd go my Seahawks and then the Bucks. I'd love to see those two. But I'd love to see those two. Do I think either of those two will make the NFC Championship? No. I'd love to see it. Yeah. But, I mean, Bucks maybe.
For you, that feels like a win-win.
But it does. It would be. But it's like AFC, man. It's.
Do you want to see the common like top three that we've seen? Oh, we'll cut this out.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
That's what I thought. It's all good. We'll cut it out.
You're all good.
Anyways, obviously the AFC. Yeah. We've seen the common teams. Is that something you'd put on your want list, or is there something different?
It's especially after week 1, I'd want to see a Bills Ravens rematch.
Yes.
I'm tired of the Chiefs.
It's like you want that.
The Chiefs. I don't want the Chiefs. Get them out of here. But it's crazy because
get them out of here.
even like I think the Chargers would probably even like not trying to be like supportive or biased because of you and everything.
Yeah.
Like I mean I think the Chargers have been fun to watch through the first 2 weeks, and so seeing the Chargers would be fun.
Yeah.
Definitely those. But it's crazy. It's crazy in the AFC. Like even when you're saying like Chargers and Ravens, because the Chargers would have to go through either the Chiefs or the Bills to get to that point.
It's also
which
the
is
Harbaugh Bowl.
Crazy, yes.
Two brothers going at it. You imagine AFC Championship?
That is
Harbaugh
crazy.
brothers going at it?
Last time they did that was the Super Bowl when it was Niners Ravens.
Yeah,
they played each other.
Well, no, they actually played last year against each other.
Oh yeah, that was. This isn't as.
But still, yeah, what you mean? Yeah, they did play in the Super Bowl together, which that'd be obviously that can't happen as of right now, but.
The stakes in the AFC Championship.
Yeah. They didn't really. I won't say they killed us, but as a fan, I feel like they just destroyed.
But
like,
I mean,
that team is. So
as far
awesome.
as like thinking realistically through 2 weeks, which is crazy because who knows what could happen.
Yeah.
I'd say the only team that has been like far and away just better and just flat out beat their opponents each week has been the Packers, and so I think the Packers in the NFC Championship would be.
Is that your one, or is that you getting into the?
I mean, realistically, like after 2 weeks,
mine.
I'd say the Packers deserve a spot. And then I'd probably just have to put the Eagles again because they haven't proved me wrong yet. They just beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And so that'd probably be my NFC. And then I'd probably do like Bills or Ravens or Bills or Chargers would be my.
Oh, you got Chargers on a realistic?
Yeah, I'd say Bills or Ravens or Bills or Chargers. That'd probably be.
Yeah.
I'd throw the Chargers into that third team. Probably.
Okay, I'm glad you say that because as a fan, I didn't even have. I'm on a realistic list. It was the same exact thing without the Chargers. It was Ravens, Bills, Eagles, Packers.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, we agree.
Yeah. Realistically, what I hate realistically about that is like. The only thing I really like the Eagles, man, I like Saquon a lot. I don't think that team is like without Saquon, I don't like that team a lot.
They gotta get their passing game going, man.
Yeah, dude, Saquon. To me, Saquon just carries, bro. Like that dude's always running like 100%, 110%. And then the Packers, I just feel like they're like boring to watch, but at the same time they're always good. They're dominant. That's another team I'd see. Ravens and Bills. Obviously, if we had this realistic prediction that we have, I would gotta go. Whoever wins the AFC is who I'd go for.
Yeah,
Ravens or Bills. Like, those two teams, bro.
It's just fun.
One of them.
I'd love to see. Josh
I feel like
Allen
everyone would want to see at least one of them get a Lombardi, bro. So it's crazy to think about. Man.
It is.
It's so
all
fun,
right.
though.
So now, uniform of the week.
Yeah.
You got one?
I do got one, man. I do got one. Had to kind of look back because there wasn't one that like stood out. We're gonna have some weeks like this. I had to do my research. Yeah, I had to do my research, but dude. Give me Ole Miss with the powder blues, kind of similar to the Chargers powder blue. Dude, those are so gorgeous.
They're so clean, man.
If I had to give you a word for it, those are just beautiful, man. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're just like, oh, man. They stick out. They're just like, that color alone. I mean, obviously the Chargers, I love on the Chargers, but I like the touch of red they have into it. And I feel like another thing is they don't bring those out a lot.
No.
So,
but even when they incorporated it into white uniforms, not just the blue jersey.
Yeah, they incorporated it. Yeah, I just like when
great.
I feel like their color. They have a lot of good color combos. They got the navy, they got the red, and the powder blue. So yeah, give me those.
I literally almost picked those.
You did? Almost?
I did. That was almost my choice, but I decided to go with TCU.
Oh, they went
white helmet. They're purple.
Okay.
White pants. looked clean.
They look clean.
Man.
Was it
The
any
only
different? Or was it just kind of?
It was just like their regular. It was
classic.
it was a little
I
bit
need to look it
different,
up.
different
I need
combo,
to
but
see
it was like the classic, and it just the purple and white looks clean.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm missing is something happened with the TC uniforms. Like they got new uniforms in the last couple years, and so they don't have the horn
They
frog,
don't have the horn
like the
frogs in there.
Wakanda
They were talking
necklace,
about
the
that. Yeah,
Wakanda
they were talking
spikes.
about that.
And so they don't have those anymore,
Yeah.
which would probably put it over the top for me. But it just looked really clean. So
I'll show you.
TCU's
I was trying
got
to
to
do my
go
research, yeah.
go through mine. And then one more thing I wanted to add: our absent member Mason did get a little bit upset, and so we apologize that we didn't include his uniform of the week last week. And so, Mason, your uniform of the week, we're presenting it now. Here you go, right there. And a little side note, he did also say that this Peacemaker looks better than Dr. Doom. And so, there you go. Mason's uniform of the week. Let him have it right there.
That's his uniform of the
yes,
week.
it is.
Yeah,
Peacemaker.
basically it is. I did think, honestly, he did say his. Didn't he give us his uniform? His actual uniform?
Not this week. I don't remember him.
I think he said the Tech. I think he said Texas Tech, which was going to be my honorable mention. I did like the.
I'll let you guys know I'm not going back a couple weeks to try to find the picture to put in there. So you can stick with Peacemaker, man.
Stick with Peacemaker, man. Yeah, if you're talking about Peacemaker, bro, just.
Hey, I like Peacemaker too.
Nah,
it's
bro,
a great show,
I'm
but
done,
saying he's
I'm
better than
done.
Doctor Doom, man, is a little
You're
wild,
little
man.
DC man. If you're ever wondering why our man Mason ain't been on, is because he transitioned to DC.
Dude,
Go check
switch
out his
up,
pod.
man.
It's called Non-Existent DC Fan. Yeah, you can check it out. I mean, if there's a link, I'd give it to you, but there's not.
It's crazy, man. I can't wait for his return,
His
man.
return, man. He's gonna start his own podcast here soon. We've been dogging on him. He's like, dude, I gotta get back there quick.
Leaving all this in so you can hear it, Mason.
Yeah, leave it.
But,
yeah, man.
As far as our other weekly award, bringing the juice. Do you have a player in mind?
Yeah, I'll give you a college and NFL.
Okay.
I don't know if you were doing that because it was.
I kind of like
Have you been?
at the beginning. I was like, I'll do one of each, but now I'm like, you know what? As far as uniforms and bringing the juice go, I'm just going to choose one overall. It can be NFL or college.
like
I
that.
said earlier, I was like,
I'm gonna do
if it
one,
worked for
yeah.
overtime, Russell Wilson would have been my bringing the juice. But I have.
I'm gonna do
different-
one, and I'll get my next one be honorable mention.
Okay.
My bringing a juice award is Marcel Reed, man.
Okay.
Texas
Okay.
A&M going into
That's a good
Notre
choice.
Dame. We picked against. I think you picked against them. Cammy was the only one who did that. Give me Marcel Reed, dude. Just going into Notre Dame, putting up those amount of points, getting the job done, knocking it out. Also, I was there just to I want to pick Texas A&M, but I didn't just because of the home field.
You
and
even
stuff.
said that.
It's
You were like, I want to pick him, but the home field.
And dude, yeah, in those teams, the SEC, to go into another one stadium in SEC and get that have a scoring game knocked out. It's I gotta bring the juice award to that.
There we go.
My honorable mention, NFL. Dude, give my man Quentin Johnson some love, man. That's a little slide. I'm not saying he went off or nothing like that, but dude, it's nice to see someone on the team want to come up. So that's my quick honorable
My
mention.
bringing juice now that if I wanted to throw in an NFL one, I'd probably, we've said it already, Baker Mayfield for what he did, game winning drive, bringing the juice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta go with Haynes King, quarterback from Georgia Tech, man. I knew immediately I was even more nervous when I was watching for my Clemson pick.
Yeah.
When I was watching college, did you watch College Game Day at all?
What?
This last week?
Oh, like the actual.
Yeah, the show in the morning.
No, I didn't.
You
show it.
didn't.
No, I
Well,
didn't
they
get to it.
actually interviewed Haynes King.
Did they
on
really?
the show from you know how sometimes the coaches are walking on the field and
Yeah.
they interview him. Well, they interviewed Haynes King. Well, when the time came when they went to interview him, Haynes King was already in the middle of his warm up. It wasn't beforehand when they arrived.
Oh, really?
And so bro didn't even stop. He did the whole interview while he was in the middle of throwing passes and doing his whole interview and telling receivers to run
Serious?
stuff.
I
Dude
didn't
was
watch
locked
that.
in and still everyone's like,
He
all right,
still did the interview
this
as
dude
he's
is
done?
ready to go. I'd roll with this dude. And I mean, he came out and did it. Dude's been a baller for years now for Georgia Tech. They've been the upset kings pretty much. Almost knocked off Georgia last year. He can run like crazy. He can lead his team. I think they're going to be really good there. But Haynes King, man, bring in the juice. I like him. I like Georgia Tech. That's my
like that.
Dream Juice Award, man.
Good pick.
So, Dream Juice Pick'ems.
Dream
It's
Juice
time to bring out the
Pick'ems.
new slate for the week.
New slate, man.
And we're gonna start with NFL. So let's bring up our NFL records right here. And so our current standings right now. Cam had another great week, another 6-2 week, and so he's still in first at 12-4. Gally also went 6-2, so he's sitting at 11-5. I also went 6-2 for the week, so I'm also at 11-5. My boy Cade had a big comeback and went 7-1 this last week. Only missed one and is now tied with us in second at 11-5.
On a come up, baby. Cammy, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, bro. You don't know ball. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for all that, man. You don't know nothing.
Little comeback week, man.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
how you're only one game back in second.
Vikings. Not Vikings. Shout out Falcons, bro. Shout out Falcons, man. That pick went crazy.
And then the Broncos is the only one that sold you.
That
They
was
lost by one.
Yeah, dude,
one point. Dude, that's one game
undefeated.
we didn't talk about. That was insane.
I went back to that and I was like, dude, what?
Crazy.
We were undefeated if they won.
And then Mason went 5-3, so he dropped to 10-6
Picking
in last
the Chiefs, man.
place,
That was
man.
wrong.
And so, as we get into our NFL slate for the week, game 1, Thursday night football, the Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills.
Boring game, dude.
Dude, that's a terrible prime time, man.
Yeah, terrible, dude. I'm just give me the Bills, dude.
Yeah.
I don't obviously, like, what are we doing, man? Oh, you think I'm gonna pick the Dolphins?
No, I think
Come
it's
on
as
now.
easy as it is. And I, for some reason, I have a little bit of hope in the Dolphins that they'll somewhat be decent as the year goes on.
Yeah.
But through 2 weeks, they just don't look like they figured out anything. So, like, the Bills, that's as easy as it gets.
God.
The
It's
Bills.
odd to see Tyreek Hill on a team just not even
Yeah.
getting the ball.
It's
or
crazy,
doing
man.
anything, dude.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Bills, easy.
Yeah.
All right, next up. This is an interesting matchup, as we referred to earlier. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Minnesota Vikings. This is two teams
This one's odd. I
lost
feel
both their
like.
quarterbacks last week. It's a very interesting matchup.
I mean, dude, what do we know? I mean, I don't even know who's back up. JJ.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. This isn't changing my pick or anything. And then you got Jake Browning.
Jake Browning. Yeah.
I picked the Vikings, dude.
Okay.
Bengals, obviously. I mean, to give you my reason for that, I knew both quarterbacks were injured. I didn't know Carson Wentz was the backup for the Vikings. But dude, the Bengals, obviously, we know Joe Burrow has a horrible line. Defense is mid. Like if we're losing Burrow, it's just Chase on the team, and who the heck's gonna feed it to him, dude? Give me the Vikings. Like,
Okay.
at least they're still decent.
Yeah, I think having Carson Wentz as your backup definitely played strong factors into my pick here. But the Vikings overall, just not the quarterback, did not look good at all against the Falcons at all. And so, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Really?
Man. Jake Browning.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it, man.
Joshy.
My picks this week are a little bit. I'm
Okay.
I'm
You
putting
making a
myself out
turnaround?
there this week to try to make. It's either gonna go bad for me or it's gonna go good for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the jump.
Gally,
or
don't let
not.
me down, man.
And so
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bengals this
Okay.
week. Jake Browning, get it done.
That was
man.
gonna be honestly. That was gonna be fun.
Yes.
No, it did.
This next one's going to be fun. We have the Los Angeles Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a tough matchup
That
right
was
here,
tough.
man.
I was eyeing it.
This is a tough matchup. This could go either way.
Yeah.
Do the Eagles go to 3-0, or do the Rams go to 3-0? I guess.
I didn't realize, but I
Yeah.
guess Rams are 2-0. This was one I was struggling on,
This is-
dude.
this
You know,
is
you
tough.
got Rams starting to look like a stacked team there. You got Devontae Adams. I really haven't checked in with them, really, honestly. I kind of watched a little bit of them. Haven't checked
Puka
in
went
much.
off last week.
Puka, okay, you got Puka, you got Adams. Have Adams been doing good? I haven't really.
He had a good week last
Good
week.
week. You know, you got Stafford. Eagles, man, they're just. It looks like they got a pretty.
Like even without
Pretty-
the passing game, like they still are finding ways to
Still
just control the
Saquon,
game.
dude,
They just control the game.
Yeah, Saquon. I mean, dude, give me the Eagles. I
Yeah.
think they're dominant. They're one. I think I've been seeing the stuff about them saying. I don't know who said it, but someone on ESPN or CBS said that Eagles, that was a one-time thing. Them going to Super Bowl. I think they're probably trying to prove that wrong. It looks like they're the team to like. Okay, Super Bowl won again. Let's go do it again.
Yeah.
Let's go make this happen again. We can't. Obviously, the Chiefs were doing it. Let's go be the 3-peat team. They really
Yeah.
look like their motivation right now is to go be the 3-peat team.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I mean, like I said, they just look like they control the game no matter
Yeah.
if Jalen Hurts barely threw for 100 yards.
Yeah, see,
And they
what
just-
was
they
the
control
little
the
what
game
was the
the whole
little
time.
mix up we had at Chris
Chris
Jones?
Jones, he was like, he said you didn't
yeah.
even throw for 100 yards. He's
Yeah,
like, we
what's
won
the matter?
that.
That
We
was
won
a
the
dub,
game.
bro.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it is
Jalen
what it
don't
is.
care, yeah.
And so you know what? I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Eagles until I get that pick wrong because they just look
Probably, yeah.
too consistent right now,
Yeah.
too solid. And like I said, they control the game. Next up, Denver Broncos at the Los Angeles Chargers. Divisional matchup. Two teams
Is
that
that
could
Chargers?
make
Honestly,
a
I
run in
didn't
the
look at it.
playoffs.
Is that Chargers?
Yeah, you
It
guys
is?
finally got a
Okay.
home game, man.
Finally got a home game.
Dude.
Wow,
So-
Brazil was supposed to be
Yeah,
winning.
I mean, 3 weeks in a row being on slate.
Bolts up, baby. Give me the Chargers, man. I'm expecting to go 10-0, dude. Come on now. When I got a team, my own team that I've been rooting for since 7 years old, dude. Give me the Chargers. I do. I mean, Broncos. You let me down. You're the only team to make my list undefeated, dude. Give me the Chargers. I'm not gonna pick you against my own team too. Give me the Chargers, man.
Broncos country, let's ride, man.
Really?
I'm going with the
you
Broncos
thinking
this
against
week,
me,
man.
dude?
I think they are pissed off about how their game
can
against
see
the
that.
Colts
I can see
ended.
that.
Their defense is really good, and they are upset that they let Danny Dimes run right through them last week.
Mm-hmm.
And so that defense is good. I think they can slow down Herbert, and they bounce back and get a good win on the road. And so I got the Broncos.
They
man.
were 0-2 against us last year,
And so
man. Bo
we'll see.
Nix.
That's a fun matchup.
I like you, Bo Nix, but it ain't happening, man. I'm aware. I mean, we're daddy until you prove otherwise. So.
Yep. Next up, New York Jets at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A little bit more interesting had Justin Fields not get hurt, like you said, because you're a little bit high on the Jets this year.
I was high on the Jets. I mean, he's hurt now. It sucks. Dude. I do want the Jets to kind of make a come up. Dude.
I do too.
Baker Mayfield. Well, give me the Buccaneers.
Dude, yeah, it's like
man.
the Bucs
Come on,
aren't out of the game,
I just
bro.
gave you what I want prediction for that
exactly,
NFC,
man.
NFC championship, bro. I need Bake to go all the way, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the
Everybody
Bucs,
wants
man.
them, man.
With Baker, man, the Bucs aren't out of it ever. And so
never,
just
bro.
and so
They're
even
definitely
if they fall behind against the Jets, man, they're going to be in it.
2-0
regardless.
already, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's leading the NFL right now. It's the 5th straight season the Bucs started 2-0, and so that's like
Is it really?
the longest streak right now in the NFL. And so give me the Bucs. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots. The Patriots back in the win column this week, and so they got one
Who
in.
you got? Who you got?
It's a little bit tough.
Yeah.
It is, because the Patriots, I feel like I think the Patriots are now getting a little bit better. They're improving, and so I think we could see them down the season get a couple of like sneaky wins that we wouldn't expect them to get. But I got to go with the Steelers, man. The Steelers got too many like high-powered vets, and they're good defensively, and they have a good coaching staff and everything. I'm not saying Mike Vrabel isn't, but it's just like the Patriots are young, and they're coming off a really bad year, and they haven't really established the culture that Mike Tomlin has established with the Steelers for 15-plus years now. So give me the Steelers.
Yeah, man. Patriots, dude, I haven't really had the urge to go and even watch Drake May. And then they were a little bit overhyped. I mean, I know some people were talking
Gally
about
said winning the division.
bro, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about,
Like I said, it's
bro?
only been 2 weeks, but
yeah,
like,
I know it has, but like, dude, Drake May looks like that. He just doesn't look like he got any type of dog in him, dude. Give me the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. Dude, I mean, you got a person like Drake May compared to Aaron Rodgers. Like, talk about the hunger level on that, man. You got Aaron Rodgers coming close to retirement. He's been moving around teams. Give me the Steelers.
Yep. All right. Sunday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs at the New York Giants. Did the Giants' performance persuade you at all to make a different decision, or
Did the
Chiefs
Giants,
go 0-3?
Man, okay, so here's the thing about this, man. The Giants performing like that, knowing that they have
On the
that
road,
in them.
too.
On the road. They have that in them to go and just make a performance like that. Makes me want to pick them. But also, it's like, dude, you got the Chiefs, man. They're already 0-2.
There's no way they're
Give
gonna...
me the Chiefs, bro. If they go 0-3, that's nuts, dude. I can't imagine.
I can't see the Chiefs letting them fall
Letting
that
the
deep in the
Giants-
hole right there.
This
man.
is usually the time the Chiefs
On
go.
Sunday Night Football,
Yeah,
too.
Sunday
Like
Night
that-
Football, Chiefs, you got to go and get it done. If this is
Yeah.
not it, then wow, this is going to be
the end.
It's going to be the end. Yeah, it's not.
And
It's
so
not
this is
happening
crazy.
for
I got to
them.
go with the Chiefs too.
Gotta go
I'd
Chiefs.
love to see the Giants do it. You finally got Cam Scatabo involved a little
if
bit.
Giants
You
do it,
got
yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Neighbors, Wandale
Scatabo
Robinson.
looks
It looked,
insane, yeah.
dude. I mean, I'd love to see him do
If
it.
I
I'm
see
rooting for
Scatabo
you.
running at me, by the way, dude, I would. Golly, dude.
I'd love to see him do it, but I got to go with the Chiefs, man. And then lastly, Monday Night Football. This one's very interesting. We got the Detroit Lions at the Baltimore Ravens.
Take it,
Detroit.
man. Let me hear what you
Detroit
got.
bounced back in a big way after getting killed by who they played week 1 that they got destroyed by.
Packers.
Packers. Yeah. Packers.
What they put up this week? 52.
Dude, a lot.
52?
Jared Goff, 5 touchdowns, almost 500 yards, like insane. I know they played the Bears, but they looked crazy. So it may seem like, the Lions may not have progressed as much as we thought they did after week 1.
Okay.
But I still got to go the Ravens, man. I still think, they're stacked. They're hungry. They know what it takes to win and lose big games against big-time opponents after what happened in week 1. And so, they've fought through that adversity already. And so I got to go with the Ravens.
Yeah, man. I mean, Lions putting up 52
It's
definitely
tough, man.
puts a
It's
little
tough.
puts a little twist in my brain right there on picking. I'm like, ooh, whoa, hold up, 52 points, dude. And the Ravens already allowing the Bills to put up that amount, so I feel like there could be a chance. But nah, give me the Ravens, bro. Lamar Jackson, that team is stacked. I said it before. Like, honestly, everyone should be picking them every week. They shouldn't lose a single game. This is the three-peat team that has to make the 3-peat happen, but they're just not in a way. But so I'm going to pick them because that's what it should be. So give me the Ravens. If you
There we
lose,
go.
then I'm mad.
There we go. And so now it's time to reveal the picks for our other members right here. Starting
Time out
off
there.
with Cam's picks. He's got the Bills over the Dolphins, Vikings over the Bengals, Eagles over the Rams, Chargers over the Broncos, Bucks to beat the Jets, Steelers over the Pats, Chiefs over the Giants, and he's got the Lions beating the Ravens.
Lions. Interesting, man.
We got Galley. Bills over Dolphins, his Vikings over the Bengals, Rams over the Eagles, Chargers over the Broncos, Bucks over Jets, Steelers over Pats, Chiefs over Giants, and the Ravens over the Lions.
He's got the Rams, huh?
Yes, and then
Wow.
Mace,
Don't know
right
what
here,
he's
DC man.
got. DC man.
He's got Bills over the Dolphins, Vikings over the Bengals, Eagles over the Rams, Chargers over the Broncos, Bucks over Jets, Steelers over Pats. He's still picking his Chiefs over the Giants, or his Chiefs, or like his
Saints. I don't know.
I-
What is it? I don't know. What's he got?
And
What
he's
is
got
yours?
the Ravens over the Lions.
Okay.
But that's not all for this week. We did have some guest pickers
we did.
make some picks for our slate. And so let's
J-Man,
J-Man
Sailor Man.
and Sailor, like we said earlier,
Shout out to y'all.
they were on our last episode, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out.
Fantastic
But
guests. Fantastic
They did
guests.
make some picks, so tune into their NFL picks right now. We are back for more picks for Juiced Up here. You just heard me and Cade and the rest of the guys give our picks, but like I mentioned earlier, we do have guest pickers this week. We have J-Man and Sailor with us, and if you haven't already, check out our podcast episode, which is already out on YouTube, so make sure to check it out to see more stuff with them. But we wanted to run down the slate for them and be our first, official guest pickers this week. I do want to mention that their picks were made a little bit earlier, and so not all of the games from the prior week, we didn't get the results from those. So it's a little bit more difficult to make these picks, but with how the seasons have gone, it's kind of been up in the air regardless.
It has. Honestly, they could. You guys could land like better picks.
Yeah.
This one because it's just not looking good.
It's
I'm
been
not
crazy.
gonna lie.
It's been crazy. So we're going to start off with week 3 of NFL action right here. So we've got the NFL slate for week 3. And so the Thursday night game, first game of the week, we've got the Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. And so either one of you wants to go first, regardless, make your pick.
I'll go
Yeah, you
first.
go
I think
ahead.
the Dolphins are trash.
Yeah.
I mean, they're horrible.
Yeah.
The
Terrible primetime.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. Thursday night always seems, except for the beginning of the year, is they seem to get like the worst games every week.
Yeah.
It's Thursday night for some reason. With the way Josh Allen is playing, there's zero chance the Dolphins win, so I'm going Buffalo Bills.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Dolphins suck. Tua just threw like 3 picks the other week or whatever.
Yeah, it's really bad.
So yeah, Bills.
Yeah,
Josh
that's
Allen.
a terrible primetime game, like I said. All right, next up, we've got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Minnesota Vikings. Galley's Vikings, once again.
Oh wow.
Keeps making making their way on the list here. But
I'll go ahead. I'll take the Bengals. I like Joe Burrow in this one. We'll see.
I think Vikings at home, going Vikings. I think J.J. McCarthy and O'Donnell figure something out. Second half against the Bears. They came back and won. Shout out to my man Ezra in Kansas City. If the Bears would have kicked a field goal, they might have gone to overtime and won that game, but they lost by 3.
Yeah.
And earlier in the
Yep.
game, they went for it on 4th down, and they didn't get it. So they kicked a field goal. They could have tied it, but I think the Vikings figured something out, so I'm going Vikings at home.
okay, not bad. Next up, we have a very interesting NFC matchup, NFC playoff rematch from last year. We've got the Los Angeles Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. It's actually a pretty interesting
That's a good
matchup.
matchup right there.
Mhm.
It's a good matchup.
Right.
I'll go. What are the Rams this year? Are they 2-0?
I think they're 2-0. Yeah. They lost
Yes.
Is that
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Until tomorrow.
And so
Yeah,
Eagles,
tomorrow,
Eagles,
yeah.
Yeah. Unless something
Okay.
happens. But yeah.
Eagles at home, right?
Yeah.
I'll go Eagles at home. I can't pick against the Eagles at home right now with the way they're playing.
I'm gonna go Eagles at home. I think this is filmed on Saturday, so tomorrow Eagles play the Chiefs. I think Eagles are gonna beat the Chiefs. I think they're gonna ride high off that one. I think they beat the Rams.
Okay, not bad. All right, we've got a Monday night game, kind of going a little bit out of order here. Or not a Monday night, sorry. That's coming up. We've got the Denver Broncos at Cade's Los Angeles Chargers.
Wait. Oh, I'm tripping because this is
Yeah, I was
next
thinking
week.
of the week preview that was about to happen. I was like,
yeah.
when did
I'll go. I like the Chargers here. Chargers just play the Chiefs. I thought they looked really good. Justin Herbert looked good. Their O-line looked great. Stopped Chris Jones in the pass rush. Completing passes at will, it felt like. So I'll go with the Chargers.
I'm a huge Chiefs fan. I could never vote for the Donkeys, so I'm going with the Chargers on this one.
Yeah.
All right, not bad. Next up, we've got the New York Jets at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know, Cade, you're a little bit high on the Jets after
Yeah,
at
I
least the
still
week
am
one
after
what we've
that
seen.
performance
And
on
so,
them, so-
we will obviously know tomorrow, have the Jets follow up that performance, but they go into Tampa Bay. How do you guys think they fare there?
It's hard for me to go against Baker, being an OU guy. I think the Bucs at home with Baker Mayfield. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
I agree with that. I was going to say the same thing. Baker's a dog. I'll take the Bucs.
All right, next up we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots.
Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I like the way they
I was thinking the same thing.
I like the way they look.
Yeah.
And I think the Steelers might
Guaranteed
be,
his last year, basically, right?
I don't know, man. If they go out and win, he may come back again.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Aaron Rodgers was good in the first game.
If he takes them to the playoffs and they're successful, I think they might come back.
Okay.
I'm going with Rodgers and the Steelers.
Me too.
This game might be a little bit worse than the Thursday night game. We've got Sunday night football, the Kansas City Chiefs at the New York Giants.
I'll be taking my Chiefs on this one.
Yeah, that's a terrible primetime matchup.
I wish I could see the Chiefs play tomorrow.
I agree.
Before I make, like you said, we're making the picks early here.
It's such a weird primetime game.
It is.
It is, dude. But
I would choose the
It's
Giants
at,
out
is it
anyway.
at the Giants?
Yes.
yeah, I have no confidence in the Giants, even if the Chiefs look horrible tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna turn it around, and I gotta go.
They're
with the
gonna,
Chiefs.
they're gonna need
Yeah,
to.
there's no way, or else they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then lastly, the Monday night game for Week 3, we have the Detroit Lions at the Baltimore Ravens.
Go ahead.
I mean, the last game I saw the Lions play was against the Packers. That's the one I saw, and they didn't look very good. So the way the Ravens played against the Bills, even though they lost, man, the Ravens look good with Lamar, Derrick Henry, that crew at home. I'm going Ravens to beat the Lions.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I had some money in the Lions, and they sold, so
Dude, that is
I'm going Ravens.
All right, not bad. So that will do it for NFL picks for Week 3. Let us know who you guys picked in the comments below, and let us know what other games, teams you want to see featured on the slate. Getting into our college picks for the week, we're going to start out with our rankings right here. Mason had another great week at 7-3, which put him back in the lead at 18-12 overall. Cam went 6-4 this week, another good week, but he's now down to 17-13. Gally also went 6-4, down to 17-13. I myself had another back-to-back weeks of 5-5, and so I'm down to 16-14. And Cade, the 5-5 man, 15-15, 5-5 for 3 straight weeks in a row.
That's
man.
insane.
And so
how do I keep landing
we're
5-5?
There's still only a 3-game gap between first and last right now, and so it's anybody's game early in the year.
Hey, I just want to shout out anyone. Cam, you don't know ball like that, bro. You're going to drop to the bottom of the list. I'll tell you that on both. I'm coming up on the NFL and college, man. That's just watch out, bro.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Mason, bro. Mason's top of one, bottom of another
it's
one.
Crazy.
What is that?
It's crazy, man.
What is that?
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. We have our Week 4 college football slate. This one is a little bit interesting. A lot of big games right here, but we've got a more interesting in-state matchup than there has been when they've gone against each other in years past. We've got Tulsa at Oklahoma State. Kate, I want to give it to you because this is a lot. Like I said, it's a lot tougher than when they've had to play each other in years past.
Man, this is interesting. I've talked to a couple people about this. And OK State went in, got demolished by Oregon. Oh my gosh. But dude, by the end of the day, I mean, how many Tulsa games have I seen? Am I glad to not go to any more of that? Give me Oklahoma State, dude. Tulsa has 0 athletes. They don't have a single dude on there that looks like they want to just go out and win a freaking game. I don't think the coaches know what they're doing. I know I'm just dogging right now, but I mean, I think you know why, bro. But dude, give me the freaking Oklahoma State. Regardless, you put the 5th string quarterback in. If Tulsa beats Oklahoma State, dude, I'm gonna just regret you forever. Like, holy cow, just cancel the team. Because if Tulsa beats you, yeah, give me Oklahoma State, dude. No more comments.
It is crazy. Oklahoma State is coming off a bye week a little bit, and so hopefully, maybe they figured it out a little bit. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Tulsa.
I'm gonna do
crazy,
it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a little crazy this week, man.
Dude.
Because like I said, it's always been like Tulsa's hung in there in years past, no matter what. And Oklahoma State has a knack for letting all these teams that they've played in years past just hang in there for forever. It seems like they always. I feel like it may happen, and so like I'm not honestly.
Man, you're risking it this week.
I am.
You're out here
I won't be mad if I get this one wrong.
Yeah.
But it's what
it's out there. But if it happens for you,
exactly,
I'll be pissed.
I'll go. There we go.
Bro. Okay,
all
stay,
right.
man.
Next up, SMU at TCU, a little in-state rivalry down in Texas. In the last couple of years, this matchup has been an absolute shootout. The last couple of
I'm gonna
years.
get mine first.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Because I want yours. This was one of the ones I was kind of waiting to see what you got on there. But man, SMU, I was kind of expecting a little more from you guys this week. After seeing TCU against UNC, bro, give me TCU. They're looking like on point right now. They're looking sharp. I feel like that offense is looking sharp. Obviously, they held UNC to, I can't remember that. We don't even know what UNC is. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, TCU looks sharp. Give me TCU.
I'm going to go with TCU as well. They're coming off of a bye week. They're coming off of a bye week right now. They look strong against UNC. SMU, man, like Kate said, I'm expecting more of you, man. You lost to Baylor, and then you came right back out of a heartbreaking loss, expecting to be fired up. And you played really bad against Missouri State, man.
Yeah.
You let Missouri State hang in there for a long time.
I gotta go
TCU. I mean, TCU's just more juiced up right now.
They is juiced up,
I gotta
bro.
go with
They
TCU.
seem really juiced up. And with their own juiced up colors. Come on now.
It's crazy. Next up, Big 12 matchup, Arizona State at Baylor.
I'll let you go first on this.
All right, so it's almost a tale of two teams right now. You know, 2 weeks ago, Baylor coming off of a crazy win in overtime, last-second comeback, all this. 2 weeks ago, Arizona State losing on a last-second touchdown. And so, too, Arizona State in the Big 12 championship last year, Baylor trying to make their way back. I got to go with Arizona State. It's really close. I could see this going either way, but I got to go with the Sun Devils.
Interesting, man. Interesting. I don't know, man. I did a little bit. I had to put a little bit of research into it. Taking it back to, was that week 1 against who they play?
Baylor, Auburn.
Was it Baylor and Auburn?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pick Baylor. Auburn still won. Either way, I've been looking at kind of Baylor's, bro. They've been putting up the points. Haven't really got the chance
Sawyer
to watch.
Robertson, man.
Yeah, what you guys were talking about him. I'm gonna go Baylor, dude. This was more of a feeling. I haven't really got to pay attention. I haven't got to watch Arizona State either, but I'm just gonna throw Baylor out there because on the research part of it, give me Baylor.
All right, next up on the slate. This is crazy, man, that it's College Game Day. College Game Day is going here this week after the games. We've got Florida at number 4, Miami. Why is College Game Day going here? But I will say, after throwing 5 picks, Florida still only lost by 10 points to LSU. And so it could be a game. Who you got, Florida or Miami?
Miami fans.
You going to make Miami?
I mean, Miami fans, just a quick message before I give my pick.
After they did what they did to your
Bulls,
dude, man.
I picked South Florida, dude, but I can't keep risking it. I gotta go Miami, dude. I can't keep betting against Miami. I gotta pick for what it's worth. Mm-hmm. I gotta give Miami. They do look good. Another thing about the game is they had a delay and they were on top. South Florida was holding them, and then they just blew them out. Came out. They had that rest time, so I gotta go Miami. I gotta end my streak of betting against Miami. Miami fans, I'm sorry, but give me Miami. I'm with y'all now.
Yeah, I gotta go Miami too. I mean, it is what it is. They look really good right now. Florida, I don't know how they look right now.
If Florida beats Miami, that'd be wild.
It'd be wild, but I gotta go Miami. It's easy. Next up, Michigan State at number 25 USC. Mm-hmm. I want to hear what you got because you had Childs a couple weeks ago as your juiced up player, man. And so
I had to do a little research. Haven't got to touch base with USC that much this season. It's hard to get to all the games, man.
Newly ranked.
Michigan State, man. Aiden Childs, dude. He was my juiced up player of the week. He does look good. Michigan State does look better than what I thought. I totally forgot he was on the team. But after doing a little bit of research, man, watching USC, they do look a little dangerous for me to not pick Michigan State. So give me USC, dude.
Okay.
Give me USC. I really wanted. I was looking into this really, really deeply, man. And I was like, I feel like I was finding so many reasons to pick Michigan State, but kept having this gut feeling hold me to USC. So I'm gonna go USC. Man.
Yeah, I gotta go USC too, just to play it safe. It's easy. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna go USC. I would too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This one is really, really tough for me. We got number 21 Michigan at Nebraska. This is dude. I was gonna make you go first because I still really haven't made my pick yet. But it's crazy. Michigan looks solid. Nebraska looks solid. It's hard to believe in Nebraska though. I don't know how legit they are. You know, this is Nebraska's first test.
It is. That's
and
a good one.
it's their first test, and I don't know how legit they are. And Nebraska has a crazy home field advantage. Their stadium is insane. It's one of the best stadiums and atmospheres I have ever been to, and I went when they were bad. And so, like, dude, I don't. And then you got Bryce Underwood, freshman, on the road.
Bro, tell me
they had 63 points last week. Underwood looked amazing, but on the road against Oklahoma, like it's like,
bro, tell me.
Let me go Michigan. I'm gonna go Michigan. I got to do it. This is the toughest pick. This is the toughest game this week, and so I'm gonna go Michigan.
Yeah,
that's my pick.
Dude, just to ban a lot of stuff, man. This was hard. It might be the number one out of NFL and college. This was the hardest thing to pick. You got Nebraska's home field advantage. That thing is scary. I mean, you know better than me being at that stadium before. Michigan, dude, Michigan still. I mean, OU looks fantastic. I mean, I've been predicting wrong. He looked fantastic. Michigan was still kind of hold on to him at their home field. Give me Michigan too, dude. I just have this is more another gut feeling thing.
I'm waiting for Nebraska.
I don't think Nebraska is, like you said perfectly. Like you said, Nebraska hasn't had a test yet. I think Michigan's going to come in here. They're going to be a test. I think this is going to be the game for them, and they're going to knock them off. So keep them ranked.
Yeah,
I still see Michigan ranked. That's another thing.
I want to see Nebraska prove me wrong. Like I said, this is their first test, and I really want to see if they're legit or not. And I don't know that yet at this point, and so that's what really factored into me picking Michigan. Next up, SEC matchup. We've got South Carolina at number 23, Missouri. I know we touched on South Carolina a little bit earlier in the episode. Who you got?
Oh, man.
We don't know if Sellers will be healthy.
Dude, let's just take it back to last week, Vandy. I know we talked about Vandy. They're probably just looking good. I think Vandy's just a good team now that we're looking at it, but Lenore Sellers, injured, returning.
We don't know.
Gotta go Missouri, dude. I don't know. Even with Lenore Sellers, they weren't looking good.
That's another team.
Week by week, they were becoming more of a risk to pick on. Like, dude, holy cow!
It's kind of crazy.
Like we were talking about on the OU schedule. We were talking about. We're like, dude, South Carolina.
OU.
Everyone, I think all of us, not just me. I mean, we know my prediction, but you guys that were having a high prediction for OU were picking South Carolina as an L.
It's crazy.
And now that we're looking back to not just me, but you guys
with a healthy South Carolina.
Yeah, holy cow! That's another thing. Wow, it'll be going back to the OU thing. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and
what happens with that.
I gotta go with Missouri too. Even on top of what we said about South Carolina, Missouri is looking good so far. Their quarterback Pribula looks like a baller, and so I gotta go Missouri. This is interesting. 3 ranked matchups this week right here. Big new kickoff. We've got number 17 Texas Tech at number 16 Utah. I'm excited to hear what you have to say about this.
You're excited. You want to hear what I say, man? 17-16. Talk about a ranked matchup. Back-to-back numbers. 16-17, 17-16, whatever. Blah blah blah. Dude, these teams. I was kind of doing some research on them. I haven't seen a lot, but we were talking about Tech recently. Utah's QB looks insane. I don't even know his name. Apologies for that, but.
Dampier, I think.
I don't know. I think he looks good. I was just watching, kind of like I said, I was doing my research, dude. But it was so hard, especially being the ranked 16, 17, dude. And so who's got home field? Utah. Home field, Utah. Give me Texas Tech, bro.
Okay.
I'm feeling Tech a lot, dude. I was doing some like highlights, watching back the games. Like we can't make all the games. Watching Texas Tech back, dude. They look sharp. They look like they're just determined to get it done. And Utah does look good, but dude, I'm just feeling Tech, so give me Tech, dude.
It's really tough for me. Utah has a great home field advantage. They're a really tough place to play, and they're built on defense. And they're going to have a good defense year in, year out, but their offense looks good this year. But for some reason, something feels different about Texas Tech this year, and they are just blowing people out. Yes. And they have a ton of firepower and everything. So I got to go with Texas Tech. Man. I feel like they can get it done on the road. And it's very interesting. I'm excited to tune into that game. It should be a very good game. Next up, this is like crazy that it's even as high as a ranked matchup as it is. And I'm curious to see how either of these teams really are. Number 9, Illinois at number 19, Indiana.
That's a toss-up. That's like flip a coin for me, dude. But I'm just going to go with the higher number. Give me Illinois. And Indiana, bro. We had them last year in the playoffs, but Illinois does look better after the research and stuff. So
it's a little weird because I don't know how either of these teams really are. We got Indiana's home, and Indiana did make the playoff last year. But it's like... I gotta go with Illinois. Like
Okay,
it's really
bet.
curious, and it's like I don't know how either of these teams really are, and I'm not gonna know how either of these teams really are after they play each other because they're playing each other and they're not playing someone
Yep.
else highly ranked. But I gotta go with Illinois. I'm interested to see them because this is
Yeah.
really the first time either of these two teams are like in this like national spotlight. I mean, I watched Illinois put it on Duke a couple weeks ago,
They
but
should give
it's
college game day to them.
not
Did you
Miami,
mention that?
Florida.
Yeah, bro, come
it's
on now.
crazy. And then lastly,
That would have been fun for them.
number 22 Auburn at number 11 Oklahoma. Jackson Arnold reunion game. Cade, you predicted this that they were going to lose this.
No, I actually didn't.
This wasn't one of the
This
ones you
wasn't
had
one of the
winning.
ones, so I did have them winning
Okay,
this.
and so does that say the same for you?
It does stay the same, and what you know why this is why I picked it beforehand. This is a must-win for Oklahoma with this situation. Jackson Arnold, bro, coming back. You have to win this game.
Yep.
You have to win this game. Oklahoma, dude. I mean, obviously, I want them to win this game. They got to win this game. Jackson Arnold coming back, a QB that was with them last year that just did not perform well for them, cannot go to Auburn and come to their home stadium and beat them. That will not look good. That will prove my prediction right. And, dude, this is a must-win for Oklahoma. That's all I got to say. So they got to win this. I'm picking Oklahoma because they should win this.
Yeah,
So.
I'm with you. The Sooners should win this. And along with your points about, don't let Jackson Arnold do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is now the projections that people are having about Oklahoma through 3 weeks right now.
Yeah.
Auburn is one of those games you just can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
This is a game you shouldn't lose.
Yeah.
And so Oklahoma, you got to get it done, man. Got to
So,
get it done.
yeah, just to kind of clear up my original OU prediction, I know Mason's kind of starting to switch up. DC, man. Switching up Marvel DC, switching up OU prediction, man. Switching up all over the place. Anyways, I did, in my original prediction, I did have OU winning this, but I think after this is when I think they have Kent State and then moving on.
Texas.
Texas. So all that's when all the L's start coming for me. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. It's starting to change a
never know,
lot.
man.
Drastically changed for me a lot, but one thing, I mean, if they happen to lose to Auburn, dude, that's not going to look. I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed if they
I
lose
will.
to
I
Auburn.
will.
So dude,
that is our slate, and now on to our other members' picks.
what they got.
Got Cam's picks right here. He's got Oklahoma State over Tulsa. He's got SMU over TCU, Baylor over Arizona State, Miami over Florida, USC over Michigan State, Nebraska over Michigan, Missouri over South Carolina. He's got Utah over Texas Tech, Illinois over Indiana, and Oklahoma over Auburn. Galley's picks: OSU over Tulsa, SMU over TCU, Baylor over Arizona State, Miami over Florida, USC over Michigan State, Nebraska over Michigan, Missouri over South Carolina, Utah over Texas Tech, Illinois over Indiana, and Oklahoma over Auburn. And now Mace's picks: OSU over Tulsa, SMU over TCU, Arizona State over Baylor, Miami over Florida, USC over Michigan State, Michigan over Nebraska, South Carolina over Missouri, Utah over Texas Tech, Illinois over Indiana, and switching up and going OU over Auburn.
Switching up.
And so that is that. And just like our special guest last episode made NFL picks, they also made their picks for this slate of college games. So make sure to check out their picks. We got them right here. Next up, we have our college football picks for week 4. We know a little bit of how this past week went because the games were happening all day today. And so a little bit more knowledge on that outside of what the updated rankings will be for you guys. So first off, I had to throw this in there because it is an in-state matchup, I guess, that doesn't happen as often here in Oklahoma. We have Tulsa at Oklahoma State.
Actually interesting.
It is. It's actually it's more interesting than it has been.
When I
in
saw
past
that, I was
years.
like, oh man, normally it'd just be straight pick Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Dude, with what they did at Oregon, crazy.
Did their second QB get injured or no?
I can't remember.
I thought I
turned
saw
it off
something. The
after a
QB
while.
again got injured. So I don't know. I don't know.
I did look at they had a bye week today. Oklahoma
Yep.
State did, so they didn't play anybody, so I couldn't judge to see how they recovered. But I just don't think Tulsa has the juice to beat them. So I'm going to go Oklahoma State. But when I saw that game, dude, I could really go either way on that. I have no idea what
It's
Oklahoma State's
it's
going
at
to do.
OSU too.
Yeah, it's tough.
The home stadium might win them that game. So I don't know.
I mean, I'll go ahead and pick Tulsa here. Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma State's look kind of trash. Obviously, OU fans, so don't like Oklahoma State. So we'll go Tulsa.
All right, there we go.
going
Next
Tulsa.
up, this rivalry has been a shootout in past years. We've got SMU at TCU.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know a whole lot about these teams.
Yeah, me
I do think SMU. I think they have a lot of horsepower. I think they're going to go in and beat TCU on this one. I'll pick SMU.
TCU's at home, and I was watching SMU earlier today, and they didn't look very good. So I'll go TCU.
They did not look.
Yeah.
They pulled it out, but
They
Missouri
ended up
State,
winning?
they ended up winning.
Yeah,
but
they're playing Missouri State.
I mean,
it was a little bit rough at the
Yeah,
beginning.
I'll go TCU.
All right. Next up, we have a Big 12 conference matchup. We've got Arizona State at the Baylor Bears.
I mean, it feels like Baylor hasn't been good in so long. It seems like they're not very good. So I'll go Arizona State.
I'm going to go Arizona State as well. I really like what they're doing there, especially after last year. I know they lost already this year, right, to
Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. Yep, last week. I didn't see what they were doing today, but I'll pick Arizona State.
Okay. All right. So next one. This one would have been a bit bigger matchup a couple of weeks ago had certain events not happened, but we do have the Florida Gators at the Miami Hurricane.
Go.
I mean, I'll take Miami. It's at home. They beat the Bulls today, right?
Yeah.
Pretty handily.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I'll take Miami.
I'm going Miami as well. Florida has, I think they're better than what they're playing. I think they could be better what they're playing for some reason, but they're struggling, and Miami's looked fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
Miami's got a lot of home.
they
Yeah, I was
just-
like, when is
Why
Miami
is
going to play
Miami
on the
going
road?
home every
That's
game,
true.
dude? They've been
That's
home the
true.
whole season so far.
So I'll pick Miami, but I think it could be a great game. I think Florida might, they struggled a little bit last year early and turned it around. I think they could give them a hard time.
All right. Next up, this is crazy that it's a conference game now, but we've got Michigan State flying out to California to play USC.
Go ahead.
USC might be the most underrated team in the polls right now. They are destroying everybody they play. They scored 59 against Georgia Southern. I know it's Georgia Southern. 73 against Missouri State. I know it's Missouri State. And it looks like the last time I checked, they were beating Purdue today on the road. So they're going to be 3-0. They're not ranked yet. They have Lincoln Riley running that offense. They're always going to be good offensively. And I don't have a lot. I mean, Michigan State's just been kind of blah. So I'm going to go USC on this one.
I agree. I mean, yeah, same thing.
There we go.
Did you guys watch the last Michigan State game?
Thank God.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
No.
I didn't know you did. It was a great game they played. I just didn't know if you guys were aware of it. So I don't know.
No. Who did they play?
They played Boston College. We both
Oh,
beat
yeah, that's
Boston
right.
College.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
overtime, second
Yeah, yeah.
overtime. Yeah.
All right, next up, we have another Big Ten conference matchup. We got the Michigan Wolverines going to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. This one's actually fairly interesting,
Yeah,
in
it
my
is very
opinion.
interesting.
I mean, I'll take Michigan here. I think they're a good team. I mean, OU's just a little better. Cade had Michigan losing to OU, obviously, proved wrong, but no big deal. But I'll take Michigan.
That's good. That's good. I think it's going to be a great game. As an old Big 8, Big 12 guy, I know as an OU fan you grew up hating Nebraska. But I'm going to pick Nebraska here. I think I love what Matt Rule's doing. I think they match up well with Michigan. I think it helps OU if Michigan wins because it's going to make them look. You want Michigan to look good as the season goes along. But I'm going to pick Nebraska to win here.
So did you say that was at Nebraska?
It's at Nebraska.
Is that Nebraska?
Yeah.
All right. Like I said earlier, we don't know what the newest rankings are just yet, but this should be a fairly interesting ranked Big 12 matchup. We've got Texas Tech at Utah. Both teams are kind of rolling right now.
I mean, yeah, I honestly don't really know ball on either of these teams. I'm just going to go Utah. They're at home, so I'll go Utah.
I was going to lean Utah at home because it's always hard to play there. But I looked at Texas Tech scores. I haven't watched them much this year. They're kind of the same thing with USC. They're just destroying people. I mean, over 60 against Kent State.
I love that phrase, man. They're just destroying.
They are, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just love the way you say that.
They got 62 their first game, 67 their second game, 45 today against Oregon State. So I'm going to say Texas Tech gets the upset in Utah.
All right, there we go. This one is also very interesting, too. You've got a top 10 Illinois team playing at a ranked Indiana team as well.
Want to go ahead on that one?
Yeah, Illinois, man, looks good. That Brett Bielema has that Bielema ball going up there. I didn't realize they're a top 10 team, right? They're
that's
number 9
crazy.
playing today.
That's crazy.
Illinois hasn't been ranked that high in forever. I don't buy the Indiana stuff. I think they're good, but I think Illinois is gonna beat Indiana. I'm gonna pick Illinois.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, like Illinois being a top 10 team, that's like shocking. But they were scoring crazy the other day when I was watching them, so I'll go Illinois.
All right. Obviously, we weren't aware of how South Carolina would fare today or how their matchup versus Vandy ended up. We only know the current score wasn't going well. So this would have been a ranked. This would have been a ranked SEC matchup, but who knows if South Carolina falls out of the rankings or not. But we do have South Carolina at Missouri, another ranked SEC matchup.
I just checked the score. You want to know what it was?
Yeah, what's it?
31-7. They lost.
Who they play against?
Vandy.
Yeah.
That was at home.
At South
them.
Carolina.
Vandy them like
At
that?
South Carolina.
Well, that's one we got
31-7.
wrong again.
Yeah, I know. We got that wrong, just so y'all know.
So keep that in mind as you're picking this
Yeah,
game.
Wow. At home.
I was gonna go Missouri no matter what. I mean, they struggled against Kansas, but I think they'll figure it out. It's at home in Columbia, so I'll go Missouri. And obviously South Carolina's struggling, so.
Yeah, I think I'll go Missouri too. I don't like the way that South Carolina game just happened.
Yeah,
with
that's
big
crazy.
SEC.
I was not expecting that bad.
I mean, the Vandy's kind of starting to look like
Vandy should have been ranked this
they're
week.
making teams look like they're bad, but now it's starting to look like Vandy's actually just good.
I know,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? So that's the way
Yeah.
I'm feeling. So when you're making a pick in like South Carolina and Missouri, it gets tricky because you're like,
Yeah.
okay, what is Vandy just actually good? So
Yeah.
I think the Missouri quarterback is.
He's
Pagula,
balling
is it
right
Pagula or
now,
something
yeah.
like that?
Mhm.
He reminds me of the Vandy quarterback.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
He does. He's balling right now.
But I think Missouri is maybe better than some people think. I think they'll win.
And then the last game on the college football week 4 slate, another primetime matchup coming to Norman. We've got Auburn at Oklahoma.
Good.
Jackson Arnold reunion.
Let's go, baby. You know me.
he's wearing this pick, man. He's wearing it.
Boomer Sooner, baby.
There we go.
I mean, I agree. I am worried that Jackson Hall's going to come in and like have like a Showtime like matchup, like crazy performance. That would just be like heartbreaking for OU fans. Hoping that doesn't happen. I'm taking OU.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, just a quick thing. If Auburn happens to beat OU, then I'm basically on track. You know what I'm saying? So they basically beat OU.
Are you an OU fan or
That's
not? bro?
crazy.
I'm just saying that, dude. I made the statement, dude. I'm getting cooked for it, so it was a win-win prediction, you know. So if OU's winning, then I'm winning. Then if they're losing, then my pick is winning. I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess.
All right, there we go. So that is our week 4 college football slate. Like I said, for NFL picks, let us know who you have in the comments below. Let us know what teams, games we need to be looking out for. And that will do it. And we will see you guys next week for our Pick Ems. Again, thank you guys for coming on, making
you, man. That's fun.
guest pickers and
Thank
everything.
you.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Back to what I was saying. Me and you, bro. Dude, we got to land. Clemson failed us last time.
Yeah, I know.
We got we're me and you personally.
We've got Texas Tech. And
The
TCU,
in-person
man.
pod, committed pod members right now. TCU, Texas Tech, do not let us down because it's just me and Josh
Please.
are picking you guys.
Please.
Everyone else, Cam, Galley, Mason picked Utah and SMU, man. We got to get these done.
We
These
do.
two,
We gotta
I want
get it
these
done,
done, man. And like with me being at the bottom, dude, I'm trying to come up. I can't be picking the same as.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to throw on the closest shots out there. Texas Tech, get it done. TCU, get it done.
So that will do it for Juiced Up, of course. And that'll do it for our double episode week, episode 28 of Dream Juice.
At you, bro.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Yes, sir.
Double episode. And so the fans that, tune into both episodes this week and tune on to us every week, pretty
Yeah.
much. We appreciate you. So make sure to like and subscribe. And like we say every week, let us know who you got in the comments down below, who you want us to tune into, what games to watch, and everything like that. But as far as us and as far as the pod goes, episode 28 of Dream Juice is a wrap, and we will see you guys next time.